That's good. Hey guys, Bill Jordan here. I'm at 201-790-3368. I do candid video interviews. If you're a painter, a sculptor, or a candlestick maker, this is the place you need to be. People buy from people they know. The best way for them to know you is with my candid video interview. I'm just making sure that the mic's on, because before I turned it off and I had 5, 6 clips with no sound. I had to throw them out. But this is on. So once it hits there on a soul level, that's what the interview does. It opens up a whole new world for you. It gives them confidence about you. They feel like they can trust you. You know, and that's what we want. Buyers want to trust you. And it's just not enough that you have a placard, a flat image. And all your good work goes in there. I got that. But, you know, let's face it. How do we know who you are? You know, you buying the work, right? Oh, well, you say to yourself, well, look at my work. That's who I am. My work speaks for myself itself, or whatever. I think so, but given the lay of the land, which is flat, I forgot to show you this, man. There's some particular website, they boast of having 40,000 different artists on this site. 40,000. Now, why would you want to put your work there? I mean, it's like, I was in there for like maybe half a minute or 45 seconds rather, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And my eyes got tired. It was so much the stuff to look at. I couldn't absorb it all. Too much information. Now, if you're on one of those websites, congratulations. And I'm proposing this, that in order to help things along, to make you stand out from the maddening crowd, have a candid video interview, right? So you can take on meaning so that you'll have context. And I'm bringing that up because this guy posted me a post about meaning and language, you know? And I was saying that, you know, the visual words, you know, that your work says things that are not sayable, okay? And to augment that, you want to have the verbal, you know, context, so you can get a better understanding of the things that are not sayable or intended or understood by the viewer, because everyone's interpretation level is different. And he wrote back saying something that, well, you know, it's the vanity of the words or something, that by saying words, it's vain. And I said, well, I don't see that. I don't see myself being vain for using words. This is the human condition at the moment. And I wrote that back, and he wrote back something like, yes, that's post-modern pluralism, deconstruction of meaning. Now, what is postmodernism? Before modernism, I understand that. But like, you know, what does that mean? What is it? What is pluralism mean? Deconstruction of meaning. Does that mean that there's more than one meaning for a particular, you know, word? Well, yes, that's true. It's been that way for a long time. But I'm trying to get at this, you know, this thing about, you know, maybe you can help me out. What is postmodernism? You know, what does that mean? Is that a time frame? Is it a mindset? What is it? Where do you fit into that concept in terms of your work? Is your work postmodernism? You know, what is postmodernism? Is that something that we should, you know, consider as some type of national disease or something? Is that a marginalization tactic or a ploy? Why do we use these words? Like, you know, these guys are conservatives. Those guys are liberals, and I mean, like, everybody puts their pants on the same way. You know, of course, I know you remember reading The Land of the Lilliputians, right? Gulliver's Travels. Remember, I know you remember reading that, right? So if you remember that, you understand that it doesn't really matter which end of the egg you open, whether the little end or the big end. The egg still opens up. You know, I mean, we get so I don't know, sensitized, so upset about things that really keep us stuck, you know, to the planet, to the flag paper. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, life is good. Enjoy it. Explore as many avenues as you can. You know, especially as an artist, you should be open You don't have to be reactionary to every little thing. You know, when you find, I think, when you find yourself being a reactionary to life in that way, and you call yourself an artist, something is wrong. Because the artist is on a higher level. The artist can see the overall plan, the overall game. You know, maybe it's those people who are making art for the sake of art or making art to be beautiful, who, you know, have to make art to be beautiful because they find themselves trapped. But if you can see, if you're like an overlord, you know, you can see the game, it doesn't really matter like that. Because the purpose of the game is to win the game from the cosmological level. It's not about what happens down here. And when you finally realize that, you'll say, wow, why would I entertain those type of thoughts, moods, and attitudes? But that's what makes the world go around. That's what makes me able to talk about it today. Meaningful? I don't know, just something to talk about. Till next time, this is Bill Jordan. You know, I do candid video interviews for visual artists. If you're a painter, a sculptor, or a candlestick maker, give me a hit. Let's get together, let's kick it. You know, tell me your story so that your story will be remembered, so that you'll be remembered. Because, you know, I call this guy up, right? And, you know, I call him up for a candid video interview. And he says, you know, oh yeah, I got your material, but I'm not gonna go with that. I said, okay. I said, well, let me ask you one question. He says, yeah, okay. I said, you know, how important is it for you, you know, if you leave your artistic posterity, you know, is your work going to be, you want your work to survive you? You know, he says, well, you know, my kids will be the one who will get that, blah, 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 blah. Beg the question. The question is, because many artists think that their work should go on forever in eternity, have some value. I don't know why. Because by definition, you are who you are, and who you is always is and always will be. The past and the future are just temporary states of delusion that you experience here on Earth. 201-790-3368. Peace out.